was a big win last night at the Emmys for cable. Homeland, Veep, Boardwalk Empire, Breaking Bad, all taking honors. But now the pressure is on the broadcast networks to kick it into high gear for fall. I am Wendy Wounds, and this is WSJ Lunch Break. We've got our own Chris Stewart. He covers TV for us here. You are a happy man this morning, and why is that?
Homeland won.
Homeland.
Love Homeland. It's a validation, I think, for Showtime, which has been really struggling to line up against HBO, which gets a ton of credit for its shows like Game of Thrones.
Validation for them, validation for everything you are as a man, Chris.
Yes,
let's say that.
Absolutely.
Let's go to the broadcast TV networks. They've really got to up their game. What have they got coming up for the fall?
So there's some big dramas this year. They have Revolution, which is this post-apocalyptic show. Lights Out. Like, what happens?
Right. Lights out everywhere in the world.
Everywhere
yeah.
in the world, lights go out, and sort of this. We'll take a look at the little worlds that bubble up in the absence of light, and then you have a show like Nashville and ABC, which is about country music,
right.
and an older and a younger singer. And it sort of dramatizes their
These are
life.
on the drama side, but they're really also betting a lot on comedies, Chris. Let's talk about the comedies that are coming down the pipeline.
Again, a lot of new comedies this year. Not surprising, but there's just going to be, the NBC has a bunch of them, like Animal Practice, which features a monkey. The Go On, which is a Friends alum Matthew Perry. You have, Fox, its own, Ben and Kate, and the Mindy Project,
right?
Which is people are talking a lot about. She was Mindy was she comes from The Office,
right?
So people are really talking
somebody
about
that people know. I mean, we're seeing like Matthew Perry. These are faces again that people know.
People know.
They're betting
right.
on these sure things. Now, reality shows. Some of these shows actually, who are these singing shows that go 2 nights or so. They're actually going 3 nights in some cases.
Sure. Yeah. NBC is really leaning heavily on The Voice to propel these new shows into the homes of, hoping that people will tune into The Voice, and then continue watching their new shows. X Factor on Fox, it's The Voice's rival,
right.
Another big competition show. The ratings have been a little soft, but they're still good enough to get audiences interested in, or at least a look at these new programs.
Now CBS, the execs over there, they're doing a dance, right? Because
CBS,
they are
traditional,
hooked up.
Yeah, they got 4 new shows.
They got sports.
They got sports. They got the Super Bowl
right.
this year. They have the AFC Championship game, and the Grammys, which Les Moonves, the chief over there, called the it's trifecta Haley's.
So he's over there doing the Gangnam Style dance,
yeah.
right over at Black Rock.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about, Chris Stewart?
I like Revolution. I'm interested in it. J.J. Abrams, big fan of his days with Lost. What great drama can comes out of the end of a world scenario.
And you were saying to me just a second ago that when Homeland came out, you were a little like, maybe not. Like, we did the 24 thing, but you now think that this whole sort of serial drama in that vein, that it has legs. It can keep going and replicate itself.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by Homeland. Like you said, I was a little suspicious of it because of the 24 and our distance from 9/11. But it just, they've really created some great characters, and it seems like, Revolution could also do the same thing as a serial drama, too.
All right. Thanks so much, Chris Stewart. We've got more on that in the Wall Street Journal today and WSJ.com. Thanks for being with us, Chris.